Pregnancy is a ticket to marriage. Is it true or not? Do you feel pregnancy is actually a ticket to pregnancy? Marriage? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So guys, today I want to have a discussion with a friend. She's more like another sister to me. I want to discuss on a very interesting topic. So I'm just leaving the house. I'm backing my son. Wherever I go, I must go with him because I don't have anyone at home to like look after him for me. I just hope it doesn't disturb when I get there. I'm going to her studio actually. She also lives in this estate, but she's at her studio. She's a photographer. Yes, she's a photographer. Have you seen a female photographer before? If you haven't, you're going to see one today. So this particular guest, I have invited her to one of my shows. She has shared her opinion on one topic we discussed on like that. If you have not seen it, I'm going to link it up here so that you can go watch it. I invite people to my channel to like discuss on topics, to share their experiences, to share their opinions, on different topics. So guys, if you are new here, you are highly welcome. Please subscribe and join the family. Come and come and see what is happening on this channel. So guys, see ya when I get to the studio. I'm going to show you a studio. See ya. Bye bye. I just got here. This is our studio. Yeah, this is where she does her magic, like with photos. She does great magic. So we're going to begin the discussion shortly. Please stay tuned. Hi guys, welcome. So I want to dive right into the discussion. So the topic of discussion, you already know the topic by the thumbnail, right? So it's common misconceptions people have about marriage. So actually there is one video I posted on Instagram that actually like motivated this topic that we should discuss on it. So first, let me show you that video. The video got about 477,000 views and a lot of comments. So I want you to like take a look at the video.
Auntie, until you are married, you are single. Single is single. Continue. We just got engaged. Single. I live with my boyfriend. Single. We have been together for over 20 years now. Super single. He had credit in my name. Very stupid single. I call his mother. She calls me also. Stupid single. Hey! I stay at his place. You are Olosho single. He posted my picture on social media and used my picture as his DP. You are first class Olori Buruku single. He what? He comes to our house every day. End of discussion single. We have done introduction and my boyfriend traveled to abroad. You are living in bondage single. Exactly. All his family knows I'm his future wife. You can never get sex in life single. Jesus! He has brought cola and wine to my kinsmen since last 8 years. You are very much single. All his friends call me our wife, our wife. You are extremely...
It's so funny. So let us talk about some major common misconceptions people have about marriage. I have about 5 points here that I want you to share your opinion on. So number 1 point here says pregnancy is a ticket to marriage. Is it true or not? Do you feel pregnancy is actually a ticket to marriage?
Pregnancy is not a ticket to marriage. One thing I want to know, even if you are pregnant, if a man doesn't love you, I'm telling you, he's just going to tell you to have the baby, and he's still going to move on with someone he truly loves. True. That's it. So, but if you're pregnant and the man still goes ahead with the wedding, everything, did everything, that means he loves you. And do you understand?
Yes,
He loves you.
Yes.
So pregnancy is not a ticket to marriage. For ladies that hook up guys just okay, when I get pregnant for him, he's going to get married to me. My dear, even if you are pregnant, you will still not
marry you if he does not love you.
If he does not love you, he will still not marry you. He will still not.
So for me too, I also think pregnancy shouldn't be a ticket for marriage. And on a norm, like from what Bible even taught us, we are not supposed to even like consummate that bed before doing the normal thing now, right? So you shouldn't even get pregnant, because I feel if you get pregnant to someone before getting married, and that person at the end of the day just like, it's more like by force marriage, they are going to have problems in that marriage. Like it might cause issues, disrespect.
I agree with the fact that the Bible says that we should not do that, but if it happens, that's what goes. I want to be more, practical. We've seen people who are married in church and still end up in divorce. You've still seen people who are married with 4 kids and they still leave their wife and go for someone else. Fine. I agree with the fact that we don't have sex before getting married, but even if it happens, one major thing that you should not miss is getting married to the right person. Don't forget that. It's getting married to the right person. Is this person for me? Because a lot of people, I have friends that are married legally, but when they pour out what they are going through, I said, need to get it right. So to me, like when I want to make my own decision, what brought us together was beyond pregnancy. It was more of, we have a common vision. Then, in fact, he already had a business idea. So we were both, very working at it. Those were the things that were pulling us together. And we started a business together. We started running things. I run the online stores. So we started a lot of things, pulling me to this guy. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Yeah. And I see a man who has a vision, who knows what he wanted. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Yes, so I'm going to repeat that fact again, that getting married, getting pregnant before marriage, fine, is bad, but it will be more bad, or like, I don't know how to put it in English. it will be very bad if you now miss it. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yes.
Because if you get married, if you get pregnant to the right man, and he knows what he wants, he loves you, if you go ahead with the wedding, you will still enjoy your marriage at the long run.
But these days, what most girls do is, when they like somebody, especially when they see someone who has money, the next thing is, I go hook am with pregnancy.
Oh, my sister.
It's not a ticket to marriage. It is not.
Some guys, I watch one of these Nollywood movies, before coming to the studio, and the mother wanted the guy to marry one of her friend's daughter.
Okay.
So the woman was insisting that you need to get married to this lady. I know the mother, she's a good girl. So the guy was like, I don't know, I have a girl and I want to go with mommy. But with so much persistence, he had no choice. He got married to this lady. And no how, he ensured that he satisfied the mother's wish, but he ensured that there was no pregnancy for good 11 years of marriage. Wow. While he had a secret registry with the lady he wanted, and he added like 2 kids.
Yeah, he had 2 kids for someone else outside.
For the lady he truly loves. So I think after 11 days, you know what he did? The funny fact, what he did? He told the wife that we can adopt, so let's just adopt. You know what? He got his own children he had for the woman he loved and brought it home.
He now adopted the children, his own children that he had for someone else
that he loved. So what am I trying to point? So
if a man does not
love you, he does not love you. Even if you are pregnant, he still, look at what he did. He wasted
11 years
for good 11 years. So pregnancy for young girls coming is not is not what makes you find the right person. If a man loves you, even if you are pregnant for him, he will do all the necessary things and you will enjoy your marriage.
Like in my own case now, I was already pregnant before we did normal wedding, but we already did introduction.
Okay.
Before I found out I was pregnant. So it's not that, okay, maybe I hooked my husband.
Mine too was like that. I was like that. I was
we already did
but
introduction.
Today,
we already planning the marriage before I entered.
Yeah, I was also like that. But what happened is that I'm not saying we are all work in progress. My marriage is still a work in progress. But when I look back, it's not that I don't have a perfect marriage. We still have our norms. I will still find a way of reconciling things and making things work. But one thing that you can look back today and appreciate is that you taking your time to look for the right man. That is what makes you happy. That is what
makes you happy. Yes, ma'am.
I'm not saying children will not make you happy in marriage. I've had series of examples. I have series of examples of people that I know. They've been married for years. They don't have a child, but you need to see them.
They are happy.
They are happy.
Okay.
They are looking good.
They love
They
each
are
other.
nice. They are. You know something I'm trying to say. The love is there, and they are still sticking together.
So love is pregnancy is not a ticket
to marriage.
But let's all move to the next point I have here. I am engaged is the same as being married. True or false? I am engaged is the same as being married. Like there are some girls that a guy engaged them for the past 5 years or even 6 years. They are still thinking that they are now married. They will just move in with that person and start living with that person. He will no longer say, okay, let's do the needful now. Let's go and do court wedding or do traditional. Or let me go see your parents, Papa. He will not. But because the girl has already given, just because of
the pressure.
Ring, or the ring that the man give, 5 years they will be staying together in the same house. So what do you think about that?
It's not right. The man, I won't tell you to do even a registry doesn't cost you 20,000 naira. It's so small like that. So you can't say I'm engaged to you and I'm living with you for good 5 years. You can't take the bold step. That's even in the traditional life, it's wrong. Do you know in the Yoruba land, if you're a man and you got married to someone and you didn't do the traditional wedding and the person have children, but the children also grow up and they are of marriageable age and they want to get married and you want to go through the traditional wedding, you don't have the rights to go to do the wedding because you've not paid the bride price, you've not paid all the thing you need to pay to your own
traditional
in-law.
Marriage is very
I'm telling you, you've not paid everything you need to pay to your in-law before you get married to your
because
own
it's
wife.
Someone that gave birth to that child, nurtured the child till she grew up.
And it is you won't be able to. So you have to go and do the mother's womb. First. Do all the necessary things before you have the right to take the child. So to tell you that even in our traditional setting, it is not, it is not allowed. In Yoruba we say "Otare lopo." Let me use the word. You sold yourself free. Sold yourself free.
Wow. Sold yourself. Thank you very much for that opinion. Yeah. So the point number 3 I have here, we have been dating for the past 10 years. Is it a ticket to marriage? Because you have been dating, why should someone even date somebody for 10 years without the person popping the question, will you marry me?
In fact, I think even 3 months is the question. You need to know, where am I going? Where am I going? So that's why I said that a lot of people need a lot of counseling about marital decisions. I have when I was dating my husband, there is this friend of hers too that and most times their relationship is always full of a lot of collision. Is always crying. I know she's a young girl, so she's always crying and weeping and all that. I wonder what kind of relationship is this? That every day you come enjoy, you just wait. This is a red signal.
It's a red flag already.
And when you get into the whole thing, I just pray. When she got into the full wedding, it was full of crying every day.
When she finally got what she wanted,
she wanted the man, despite the red signals, that this will not give me peace.
How can you be dating somebody and the person is beating you.
Or what about physical? There will be a lot of molestation. Some is not about physical. It can be emotional. It can be a lot of things. That's why we women, we need to believe in ourselves. We need to have that self-esteem. That I am somebody. I am an asset. So if you are getting married to me,
I'm an asset.
I'm a plus to your life. So
because when you get married,
if a man sees you as a plus,
forget it.
He won't dare.
He won't dare do anything, because how can someone be dating you and for 10 years you refuse to pop the question? What is even wrong with you? The
lady is not thinking right. In fact, I don't need to be in a relationship.
And they will be having sex. You will be cooking for that man. You will be doing everything that married couples are doing already. Then the person has refused to say, okay, come, let me even go and see your parents. Let us get married proper. 10 years. There's even one comment here. The person said that I have heard about. Let me show you the comments. There was a super story of 25 years dating. This comment is from Pamela. There was a super story of 25 years dating. Can you imagine? Like, someone has the mind, a girl has the mind to be dating someone for 25 years. 25 years that if when you get married, you have a child, the child will even get married and give birth.
Planning to get married at that time.
You'll be dating someone and the person refused to pop the question.
I don't appreciate a courtship or an engagement that leads to even 2 years is far. It's not.
It's much.
That's
if the person is really interested in getting married to you, 2 years is even too long, right?
It's too long. Because if you are dating a guy for 10 years, you give him 1,001 reasons to say you are not the right person. And
that guy will be dating someone else.
You know what I mean? You don't understand what I mean.
Not just someone else, maybe 3 more.
You don't understand.
Yes.
We are all humans and we are not perfect. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yes.
So, I imagine with your own siblings, you will have issues with them. Don't you have issues with them?
No.
Now, imagine if it's an opposite partner that you are not blood related and is taking you in, you see all the weaknesses. As only he has done the normal thing and he sees the weakness, he will say, and you will, okay, no, you don't understand what I meant. We are not all perfect. That's what I meant.
Yes.
We all have but you give the man the room to see all your errors. So he can even say at that time, I'm not doing again. Am I legally married? Is there anything?
Yeah.
Do you understand? But if the man has done the right thing, even if he says he will be the one.
He will just say, okay,
please,
I know already.
Just chill, then God will help us.
Sorry,
this your attitude, I don't like it because he has brought all his relatives. His own relatives, the whole world already knows that he's married. You are already on the social media. He will think, if I say I'm not doing, please let me just see how I can change her. Then he will want to change you. He would see it as a responsibility that okay, I'm stuck with this person. I need to work out this weakness. But if you are just engaged, the necessary things are not done. You're just giving the man a room to test and leave you. That's it.
I have a child or children for him. Is it a ticket to marriage? Like some people, when like they have been married and living together and giving birth to children, they already have 5 children
and they are not legally
married. Not even traditional marriage right has been performed. So does that mean that, and you'll be hearing people even call them husband and wife, but they are not married? They themselves know we are not married. So what do you think about those people?
As we have been saying, it still boils down to the fact that it is still a wrong foundation.
It is.
It's still a wrong foundation. Those kind of marriages will definitely, I can't even call them marriage. They are cohabiting. They are cohabiting. So even after 5 children. Even after 5 children.
You know, there's something my grandmother told me.
The man is as free as hair. I'm telling you.
You can easily move and leave the woman and with the children.
The next person is meeting that I'm not legally
married to this woman. He's just giving birth to children.
You know how they can form those stories. I thought the lady bewitched me. A lot of stories. Do you understand? We start coming up.
Do you know that the same thing happened to my mom?
Wow.
My mom gave birth to 4 children. No, 5 children for my dad. 1 died. Then we are 4 alive for children that my mom has for my dad. And my dad did not pay a bride price. Not. You do know that when I wanted to get married, my dad did not touch that bride price because he did not pay my mom's bride price.
That was only what I was telling you. That's what I was telling you.
His dad, that is my granddad, my grandfather, that took charge of all the bride price, all the things. Is the one that shared it amongst other people that are interested in eating them. But my dad is not allowed to touch it because he did not pay my mom's bride price. So I can't make such mistake. Like I said earlier, I said I was already pregnant before I did wedding, but we were already planning the wedding. We had introduction done before. I can't make. So you will see some people, their parents made the same mistake, and they are still repeating that same mistake. It doesn't make any sense. You know, my husband told me something one day that his mom was already had all of them. I think there are 6 siblings. Already had all of them before they did wedding, and the wedding was a big time wedding. Like they did it big. They did the court, the traditional, the white church wedding.
Everything.
They did everything. Yeah. So one thing people should understand that everybody's grace is different. It's look at, I'm married to, my husband told me this story, right? And it happened to his parents. They already had all the children before they did normal wedding, even church wedding. I saw the pictures, the wedding pictures and all. So and it did happen to my mom. So that's it. Some people need to understand that this thing happened to this person. This person got lucky, and maybe after having 5 children for a man, and the man still went ahead to do the wedding and all that, doesn't mean that it will happen to you. You get, like in my own case now, like I've said, my mom has 5 children for my dad, and he didn't pay the bride price. So they should understand that giving birth to, like, having a child or children for someone is not a ticket to marriage.
Being legally married to the person.
Exactly. So, do you have any other thing, like maybe you want to add?
What I would just say to the young one coming up is, don't throw yourself cheap, because you see yourself as a value, you see yourself as an asset. When you're making your decisions, look for the right virtues, as we have said: honesty, faithfulness, a man that fears God, very critical. Then, as I said also in the video earlier on, the vision, all those things should align, and you should find joy, in each other's company. Those are the things that is very critical. And being pregnant is not a ticket. Does not make a man take the step that
will not make a man love you if he does not love you.
If he doesn't love you, he won't. So if you are pregnant for him and if he loves you, he will still do all the necessary things. He will still cherish you. He will still adore you, and you will still find joy. But if he doesn't love you and you get pregnant, my dear, you
end up taking care of the child alone.
You married yourself.
You end up buying diapers, buying clothes,
everything,
buying meal,
and life
buying
will be miserable for you. You will regret that decision. So I pray the Lord will help the younger ones coming with wisdom take the right decisions.
Thank you so much for this opportunity to have this discussion with you.
Yeah, thank you for coming to my studio. I appreciate you coming
down here. Thank you so much, Ma.
Welcome, love you.
So guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to drop your opinion. Your opinion is highly needed in this discussion. Drop your opinion in the comment section, and don't forget to like, comment and share. See you in my next video. Bye bye.